The dinner guest, my trip to heaven. I visit heaven every night. My minister gave me the idea. I lay in my bed and visualize heaven in my mind. My husband meeting me at the gate with the key in his hand. He opens it and I hang on to his hand. He walks with me up the trail. I see flowers, roses, peonies, lilies, daffodils, dandelions, all the flowers you can think of. We walk up to the big stone steps made of beautiful blue marble, a light blue, same color as my husband's eyes. The light is in the sky of the heavens. It's so bright, you can see it dancing off the colors in the stained glass cross on the door of the mansion. All the colors of the creation, a red, blue, pink, yellow, brown, white, green. It is so awesome. So bright, brighter than anything at all in this world. My husband reaches for the doorknob, the beautiful crystal doorknob, and gently opens the door to the mansion he built for me. I glance one more time at the beautiful green grass all around the flowers where we had just came from. We enter very quietly into a beautiful entryway. The wood on the walls have engravings of the temples of Solomon, Noah's Ark, many of the prophets in the Bible, family like his and my family, and our mom and dad's. Everywhere you look are engravings of memories. There's a big entryway to the staircasing. My husband leads me up the stairs after looking at all the oak wood that contained engravings. The first room contains our chairs. The wall has a big waterfall on it with butterflies. The trees and flowers surround it like one big mural. It's beautiful to watch the water cascading down on the wall. It has a 3D appearance, so lifelike. We just love it as the two doe walk into the room to see me. I gently pet them. They look at me with their soft brown eyes and gently nuzzle my hand with their nose. I smile ever so slightly. When all the magic has left the room, my husband then takes my hand and he leads me out of the room into the next one. This one is bigger. The table has Christ sitting at the head of it. It's almost as big as the room itself. It's beautiful. Plates, silverware, goblets, even salad forks. Fancy place settings as if set for a king. Everything is golden and shiny and new. A shiny white tablecloth with sparkly golden place settings. Christ is sitting in his best attire. His beard and mustache with light brown hair down to his shoulders, his gentle brown eyes just flood into my soul like a river that never stops. His white robe with the purple satin sash is so beautiful, along with the golden sash around his neckline. He holds my hand and says, "Welcome, sister." I say, "Hi, I'm glad to be here." He reaches out and gives me a gentle hug to welcome me. Then my husband tenderly reaches over for my hand. We sit down in the two seats that are reserved for us. I tell all my friends and relatives, "Hi." I see Debbie, Sherry, Bonnie, Carl, Uncle Ray, and Aunt Alice. I also see Grandma and Grandpa Falk. I see Grandma Boyer, and I say thank you. Then I tell her that I love her and miss her. The food is set before us in beautiful dishes. We eat and drink out of our goblets with Christ at the table. Then my husband tells me we must go. I look at him and I say, "Why?" He tells me it's time. So we walk to the next room. It's our room, but he decides it's time to go. So he walks with me back to the front door where we came in. Then he takes me over to the gate. I tell him I don't want to go, but he looks at me gently, hugs me, tells me it's going to be okay. He tells me he loves me and that it won't be long before I see him again. I reach over and gently tell him goodbye. Then I leave and come back, which concludes my trip to heaven.